Looking to make the world a little more inclusive, Auracast is launching a Bluetooth broadcast for hearing impaired, and it goes directly in their ears in public spaces. We're talking theaters, airports, ballparks, many other similar events. We're joined this morning by a friend of our show, Dr. Goutham Gosu, to explain this new tech, hopefully coming to the Queen City before we know it. Dr. Gosu, always a pleasure to see you.
Nice to see you too.
So, all right, we're both techies. Like we love technology, and I just love technology that also helps people that may be struggling, whether it's complete hearing loss, starting to have hearing loss. So Auracast, this is a new thing. How new is this technology?
This has been in the works for about 4 to 5 years, but we have started seeing this in the public venues probably in the last 6 months to a year at the most. We still don't have a lot of places which are accessible with Auracast, but it's getting there super fast.
Okay, we're going to talk about where you can find it here in just a bit, but right now, what is it? How does it work, and why is this so cool?
Think about Auracast. Auracast is basically a low-energy Bluetooth signal. Think about it as radio waves.
Right.
You can tune into a channel, you can get out of a channel. If I have a little something like this. This is a multi-mic, and if I clip onto this and I make it a public broadcast, anybody in the area can tune into my signal. Or I can secure it and say, like, only you and you can access it. So if you are at a church, anybody walking into the church, they can directly tune into it. Or if you are at an airport, you can connect. You know how hard it is to listen at the airports.
Oh, yeah.
You can connect it to gate C4, and you can listen to the whatever the announcements are from gate C4. You know.
We're looking at some of what they're saying about this technology on the website to kind of give you an idea. Like, for example, so my father struggles with pretty extreme hearing loss.
Right.
And one of the things that is hardest on him the most is in a large crowd. Whether it's, I mean, he doesn't go to conferences anymore, but like you said, airport, even going to like a Charlotte Knights ball game. There are so many voices and sounds all happening at the same time, it's hard for him to isolate what I'm saying to him or to my mom or what someone else is saying. So give me a real world example. Let's say he goes to the airport.
Let's say he goes to the airport.
And
once it's established, he's going to grab his phone, and there's going to be a QR code for gate. Let's use the C4 again. It gets a gate C4, and you're going to scan it in. The second you scan it in, anything they're announcing, it's right in your hearing devices.
Oh, okay. Now he actually has a hearing aid.
Correct.
But so this is available to those that have cochlear implants. What type of device do you have to have on this end to receive it?
It's going to be available across the board. At this given point, there are limited number of hearing devices. GN Resound is one of the companies. Oticon is another company. I believe Signia is another company. Those are the ones which have it. But you can really only access the Auracast at this given point with Resound hearing devices. They collaborated with a few venues and they tested it and everything, so it's actually quite cool.
Now this is incredible because up until this technology, you could just like increase the volume that someone needed to hear, but it wasn't specific. It was just the volume overall to everything. You couldn't single out what it was you were trying to hear, right?
Yeah. So think about you're at a theater, and you turn the Auracast on. The person singing on the stage is singing for you. It's not coming from the speakers up ahead. It's just going straight into the hearing aids. You got your personal set of headphones on. I'm talking hearing aids because that's where it's going to be in the beginning, and then it's going to be available for anybody with for better hearing. I'm not talking about just the people with hearing loss.
So
you're talking about
like
AirPods or a Jabra headphones or anything else. It's just going to be completely different than we ever knew before.
So what would like the theater, what would like their audio department, would they have to have something on their end to transmit that to me listening?
Exactly.
Each business or company would need something on their end.
Exactly. It's just a little transmitter. People with hearing loss are probably more familiar with T-coils. Those are the signals in the auditoriums and stuff like that where they transmit the sound. They're expensive, all that stuff. All this requires is a little amplifier, transmitter connected to the amplifier, and you're talking, the pastor is talking, somebody else, and it's just a sound is going to the speakers and the other part is transmitting through Auracast, and anybody who wants to jump into that broadcast can tune in.
That is exciting, Dr. Gosu. Okay, so right now it's so infant as far as the rollout. Chicago, Dallas, some other cities have it, but you have a demo set up right now, right, at the Charlotte Hearing and Balance Solutions in Charlotte, where you can at least test it out. Right?
Yeah. At my office, Hearing and Balance Solutions, I have the transmitter connected to my TV.
Okay.
So anybody who wants to tune in and listen to the TV, all they do is they can, if they have the Auracast, they can jump right into it.
I suggest you tune into Queen City News. I mean, that's just a suggestion, Dr. Gosu, but when will we see it coming to the Queen City?
It should, before we blink, honestly.
Really?
We're expecting by 2027 we should have a lot of places available. They're expecting by 2030 there will be something about 22 million places available, not just Queen City, generally speaking. So Auracast has the potential to do for hearing what Wi-Fi did for internet. It's just easily accessible. There's no hiccups, invisible. Anybody can jump in and out without any trouble. So it's just quite revolutionary.
It really is. Dr. Gosu, I'm glad you shared that with us, and keep us up to date on how it's going, how we can get more involved, how businesses, how they can jump in on the forefront of this to have the technology on their end to be able to broadcast it to people that need it. And again, if you've got hearing issues, if you're at the beginning of hearing loss and you just need tests and want to get your hearing health in better shape, you can always check out Dr. Gosu and his crew at Charlotte Hearing and Balance Solutions. Thanks for sharing this with us. I really appreciate it. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.